we got some of the most disturbing cartel encounters, part 30. We doing 3 parts to this. Let's get into it.
In a tense and gripping moment, a camera captures the journey of 2 men in Mexico, which unexpectedly turns into a terrifying experience.
Go, no, please, what? Please, what?
With the camera filming from inside the car, a man in a white shirt as the driver and a man in a black jacket drive down what should be an ordinary street. However, their journey takes a drastic turn when they are stopped by a cartel gang guarding the area.
No problem, okay? No problem. You will. ¿Dónde vas?
The fear immediately sets in, creating a palpable sense of tension. Fortunately, their fear is short-lived as the cartel gang signals them to remain calm. The cartel gang wants to make sure the 2 men are not spies or police trying to stake out their territory.
What's your name?
Aaron.
Aaron.
See
You?
Logan.
Edwin.
What's your name?
Philip.
Luke.
No problem.
Brief questions about the purpose of the trip and their names come into focus before they are safely released to continue their journey. Although the situation eventually calmed down, this experience reflects the tense circumstances and risks travelers can face in some regions of Mexico. On what should have been a quiet night, a driver on the road had a nerve-wracking experience.
Stopping for these assholes.
What had been a peaceful scene took an abrupt turn when a cartel gang confronted the driver at a red light. In the tense atmosphere, the driver quickly realizes the situation is unsafe.
It's the cartel.
Without panicking, he decides to back up, looking for an opening to escape before making a bold decision. As his car continued to back up, the cartel gang tried to intercept it with their vehicle, attempting to run the driver over. However, the driver manages to avoid the impact with precision and composure.
They don't got no guns. That must be like a little childish game.
The driver had to make a bold decision. Stepping on the accelerator, the car nimbly swerves and breaks through the cartel gang that is trying to get in its way. Although a vehicle from the cartel also tries to get in the way, the driver's skills deftly evade the threat. In the silence of the Mexican roads, a truck moves at a moderate speed, carrying a precious load to its destination. However, fate says otherwise, and an event occurs. As the dash cam pans over the truck, we see the driver and crew going about their daily routine. Without warning, 2 other vehicles pull up to the truck, and a group of armed gang members get out with malicious intent.
For sure.
In a moment of tension, the driver and the assistant are seen raising their hands in fear of the weapons and vandalism that lie ahead. Eventually, the assistant gets off the truck, showing how tense the situation has become. A gang member climbs in with the assistant out of the truck and orders the driver to get out. Then, in coordinated steps, a gang member climbs into the truck, takes control of the steering wheel, and quickly flees, leaving the driver and the assistant behind in confusion. In the middle of the vast...
See, stuff like this is why I'm glad I'm from America, my guy. Because stuff like that happens here, it's just not as often.
Ocean, US Coast Guard officers go about their routine marine patrol duties. The calm comes to a halt when they spot a suspicious object.
Auto Tupaco! That's gonna be hard to get on! Auto Tupaco!
As the camera pans across the calm ocean, a submarine appears as a mysterious shadow. Alert Coast Guard officers approach the vessel, realizing the potential danger beneath the surface. Determined, they decide to pursue and confront the cartel submarine. Immediately, exciting action ensues. Without hesitation, one of the Coast Guard officers jumps from the patrol boat onto the fleeing cartel submarine. The Coast Guard patrol boat and the submarine are now locked in a dramatic naval confrontation. Officers jumping onto the sub are confronted with a sealed entrance. The camera captures Coast Guard officers pounding on the submarine's door. The tense atmosphere culminates when the door opens to reveal the suspect. An arrest is made inside the submarine, exposing a cartel involved in dangerous drug smuggling. In the middle of a bright afternoon,
What's the point of a submarine if you're gonna be above the water? It's supposed to be submerged. What's going on, Twin?
camera captures a tense situation in the US-Mexico border in Nogales, Arizona. Two men of incredible ingenuity are seen sneaking down the border fence, carrying backpacks allegedly full of narcotics to be smuggled into the US. Once inside the US, the men run without hesitation, quickly crossing the street while holding a phone call. However, this tranquility is interrupted when they realize they are in the spotlight. Knowing they have been spotted, the two make the bold decision to return to the border fence and climb over it back into Mexico, trying to avoid the intense scrutiny of the many US Border Patrol agents. In the vast and challenging land of Brazil, a chase between federal police and drug traffickers becomes a real action that goes beyond the limits of violence and suspense. The camera crawls across the Brazilian countryside, showing federal police cars speeding away, pursuing with unwavering determination. Tension mounts as the police officers learn that the drug traffickers will use an airplane to escape. As the police car approaches the runway, the plane's propeller has turned, signaling that the drug smugglers are preparing to take off. In a chilling scene, the police officers continue to follow the aircraft. Dramatically, the federal police car crashes with great action to the plane's wing. The wrecked plane symbolizes the fight against crime. The police's success in stopping the plane has a dramatic effect, including the arrest of the drug smuggler. On the streets of Mexico, an encounter with matones or thugs can be a nerve-wracking experience. Watch as Sandra and Roger face difficult situations on the road.
Tú es... ¿Mande?
La soda.
A soda?
While driving on the street, our driver was stopped by a man in a blue hoodie who looked like a local thug. The demand for money to pass becomes a critical moment.
Oh, dear.
Fearlessly, the driver refused to give anything to
That ain't nothing but some young dudes who know the fact that like tourists are scared, so they're just trying to take advantage. They ain't no real cartel members.
the thug. With courage, they break through the thug and step on the gas, leaving the place without considering the threat. These tense moments provide a unique view of how to deal with bullying on the streets of Mexico.
He's throwing a rock. He's throwing a rock right now.
We need to find it. Is this... Because there has to be a leak. That was pretty shady.
The tension is not over yet. As the car pulls away, the thug is not at peace with the refusal. With visible frustration, he throws rocks at the vehicle as a sign of discontent. On a seemingly ordinary day, a couple passes by on the street, unaware they are about to be subjected to a gripping event. Without warning, their car is stopped by a group of cartel members. The spotlight is on a cartel member who points a gun at them. The female passenger refuses to yield to the threat, triggering a confrontation. Tensions reach a fever pitch as the driver and passenger refuse to be victimized. They take the bold step of driving the car to the ground to escape the clutches of the cartel members. In their bravery, the two change their fate and leave behind the chaos created by the cartel members. Amidst the chaotic street life of Mexico, a red sedan bears witness to a dramatic scene. A cartel member who was a victim of kidnapping fights for his freedom. The camera focuses on the red sedan. The atmosphere creates a dramatic backdrop. Inside the sedan, a cartel member who was a victim of kidnapping is seen being held captive by mysterious men. The sedan continues to drive backward, creating a sense of tension. An unexpected act of resistance occurs. The previously victimized cartel member, with sudden courage and speed, jumps out of the moving car. The cartel member manages to get out of the open door, break the control of the kidnappers, and escape nimbly. The kidnappers decided not to pursue anymore, realizing